community. Most of the time when I go to the professionals' meetings, when I go to meetings for business people, you realize that people are coming from other counties to work in this county. I want you to think about this. Not that we are dumb, not that we are not clever, not that we are not smart enough to do business, but I want to pose a challenge to all of us. That majority of these people who are professionals that we meet, majority of these people who are business owners are coming from other counties. And I've been asking myself, what about our own people? What about the potential that we carry as Kiambu? What about the glory that we carry and the majesty that comes within us? I would like you to think about this. If we don't start with ECD, if we don't start with changing our county with education, then something will be amiss in the years to come. The only way we can rectify this is to embrace this education system that our Excellency Governor is offering to us. May God bless Kiambu County. May God bless our Governor. May God bless all of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, tumpigie makofi mazuri. Thank you so much, Mr. Henry, for such a powerful speech. Sasa nataka tuwe na agreement. The remaining 3 speeches tufanye kwa dakika 2. Are we in agreement? Niruhusu nilete a representative of our parent, Madam Elizabeth. Mpigie, wazazi simpige makofi hapo. Hapo si sisi. Tupige makofi mazuri, Elizabeth, and I know she has promised only 2 minutes.
Our governor, Wamatangi, all Kiranje, our teachers, children, our parents, our BOM, good evening.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Wabere ni gucokeria gavana itu Wamatangi ngatho. Nitukenete gavana Ngai akurehire hena gitumi. Nĩ njũĩ kwĩragwo njũgũma njega yumaga ikũrĩro. ECD nĩho kĩambĩrĩria kĩa gĩthomo. Ciana citũ ũgacithondekera irathi njega. Irathi cina tairo na nĩtũkenete na nĩkĩo tũragũcokeria ngatho ta aciari a Kiambu. Ũgathondekera ciana citũ cioro cia kĩrĩu. Ciana citũ nĩcirakenerera mũno niĩ ndĩ mũciari wa ECD kumarari fathi. Ciana citũ nĩ ikenete mũno na nginya ciana nĩ ciongererekete thĩinĩ wa ECD nĩ ũndũ wa matumbĩ marĩa maheaga iria na cũrũ. Gavana itũ nĩ tũragũcokeria ngatho nĩ wĩra mwega ũrutĩte nĩ tondũ na kĩonereria kĩega gĩa gĩthomo gĩa Kiambu. Nĩ tũrakũhoera Ngai akũhe matukũ maingĩ na tũrauga 2027 gavana witũ nĩ Wamatangi. Ndukamakeni marĩa ũgũcemania namo njĩra-inĩ. Mbara no mũhaka ũrũwe, no ciothe nĩ ũgũtoria nĩ tondũ nĩ kũrĩ na Ngai matu-inĩ na nĩkĩo agũcagũria na agĩkũnengera gĩtĩ kĩu kĩa gavana tondũ nĩoĩ nĩ ũkũhota na nĩkĩo atũmire ũkorwo ho. Nĩ tũrekenete mũno gavana witũ. Natharĩ citũ cirerwo nĩ cukuru cia academy tondũ nguo iria mehumbaga nĩ nguo smart. Wacagũrire nginya kara njega, nginya ithuĩ nĩ tũkenaga tũkĩthambi twana twitũ rũcinĩ tũgatwĩkĩra uniform ĩrĩa nĩ tũraigua tũkenete nĩ tondũ wa wĩra mwega ũraruta. Ngai wa muoya kũrathime ngũkinya hau nĩ tondũ twaheo ndagĩka 2 tu.
Thank you. Otherwise auma na maũndũ maingĩ angĩeka atĩa? Na maũndũ tondũ nĩ angĩuga na ithuĩ tũtumithĩrio uniform ta aciari. Thank you so much. I know our teachers, they have something to say. I want to request Madam Josephine asimame tumpigie. Ni wa kitengo gani hii? Ni ya nchi kavu, si ndio? Mpigie na anakuja kama askari kweli kweli. Mpigie makofi mazuri anapokuja. Teacher Josephine, for your 2 minutes, and your 2 minutes has begun.
Thank you. Okay, our governor, distinguished guests, colleagues, parents, runners, and all protocols observed. I'm here as a teacher in the ECD sector. We are so happy to be associated with you. The other thing is, I started here as a teacher. as a teacher, as a witness of countless small miracles. They might seem small, but they are big to us because we have come from far and we have seen so many things that have been done by you in a short while. So we are so grateful. We have the small children with us here. They have this uniform that we are so much happy to be identified with these little children. That's why we are saying, we are teachers now. Teachers, we are teachers.
Wow.
Eh?
Wow.
Other times we could fear as we walk, unaenda tu kaa umeinama. But now, our heads are high. We thank you for that. And we are going to do it as counselors, as coaches, and advocate, and sometimes the steady anchor in child's life. We promise to be. Our governor, behind each of these movements, is a system that depends on support, vision, and leadership. As the slogan goes, making Kiambu great again, we as ECD teachers are witnesses. Teachers, are we? Yes, we are. And today we've got another name as Amis. We are Amis, and we are happy for that. Our success depends on the tools that you have given unto us. 7 modern classrooms. Never to be thrown out. Toigatagota ciana cia ngoriai. And then uko hii shule ni, so we were wondering, we could atungeacha watoto wetu. Tunaenda mahali tunakaa na wao, lakini hatuwaonyeshi kwa uso, lakini our hearts. But now we are proud. We have our own classrooms.
Yes.
Na tunaringa na hiyo, si ndio? Yes. Hatukutakuwa tukifukuzwa tena. Then the audition blocks. They are very safe for the children. They are cute. Hata ukipeleka mtoto huko unaringa. Unaringa ukipeleka mtoto kwa hiyo choo juu tulikuwa tumepewa choo zinakaa. You have to go there ushikilie mtoto. But now we are proud. Hata kama ni choo, we are proud. We have the feeding programs. They are programmed for every child regardless of their background. They are equal now. Hakuna mtoto wa juu ama wa chini. They are equal. Ukimpea mayai, ukimpea maziwa, ukimpea nini. They are feeding, they are the same when they come to school. Access to up-to-date learning materials. Exposure to co-curriculum activities. Then opportunities for professional growth. And there was a promise, promotions. We are still waiting for that. Teachers,
Amesema it is coming.
Wow.
Hiyo hukuona amesema.
Amesema, our governor, when you invest in education, you invest in innovation, economic growth, well-being of future generations. Every dollar directed towards a child's learning yield a return far beyond classroom walls, and every decision that strengthens teachers strengthens the entire community. All in all, we wish to express our appreciation for the initiatives your office has championed. Initiatives that uplift teachers. Tukatoka kwa hiyo jina, now we are teachers. Honoring our profession. Expanding opportunities for every child regardless of background. We are encouraged by your focus on improving infrastructure and supporting programs that address the diverse needs of our learners. We humbly ask for your continued support. Teachers need ongoing training, access to modern tools and policies that recognize the complexities of our work. Our governor, we are still promising that we are going to do our very, very best as teachers. Teachers, are we together? Your Excellency, please, with your leadership, we teachers, we start ready to collaborate, to innovate, and to uphold the values that make our education system strong. With your leadership and dedication, we can shape a generation prepared not only for academic achievement, but for service, compassion, and national building. Thank you for your time, your vision, and unwavering commitment to education. Our governor, we assure you that we are going to reaffirm our commitment. Continue to raise early state it, and give the best to Kiambu ECD runners. Be rest assured that the achievements we are having in Kiambu County at Raj, we are going to guarantee you a second term. We look forward to working hard in hard to achieve the brighter future of our children, future our children deserve. Thank you, and we continue to educate, inspire, and transform lives. Thank you so much.
Wow, tumpigie mwalimu Josephine, amefurahi sana. Tumpigie makofi mazuri. Walimu mnapiga hivyo. Na vile mumetetewa kwa hiyo kikaratasi cha peji 3, mumetetewa kabisa. Now your excellency, ukimalizana na watoto, si hata wazazi tuangaliwe. Hata kama tutapewa maziwa once a month, sisi tuko tu sawa. Your excellency, tuangalie, maana watoto wamepewa kila kitu, si ni sawa? Lakini wale wana benefit ni nani? Sasa tuseme ni tutam, si tutam. Sawa. Nataka niwalete the machine behind. The machine behind. Na usimwangalie na njugire ndenda kwa lia Kiambu ndekanwe na ninja lia Kiambu nundu witu ni Embu. Nilikuwa nimesema hivyo. Sasa nataka niwekewe wimbo mmoja, niwalete the machine behind. And your excellency, you really have a machine. A machine. Nata nimsimamishe kwa wimbo anaitwa Dr. Mercy ili atupeleke. Sasa simpige hata msimame walimu shuale. Na wewe waziri you are doing excellence. Nakupulia kofia kwa yale yote unafanya. Mungu akusaidie sana. Aya, chukua mikono yako ufanye hivi, mwambie asante. Huyu ndiye anatusaidia kwa kila jambo. Fanya sema asante. Pro DJ. Kama isa tu.
Thank you, the MC. We are in 16 days of activism. So you are representing the women very well.
Thank you.
The Governor, County Government of Kiambu, Dr. Paul Kimani Wamatangi, members of the County Assembly present, municipality ECD officers present, our contractors, teachers, parents, and my babies. Good afternoon. I'm very sure watu wale wengi wanaulizanga nani Dr. Mercy? Ndiye huyu. Your Excellency, I'm here to only appreciate you for the impact you're creating for the young learners. I can categorically tell you I've been at Karirau. Whatever they are saying is very true. For a child at Karirau community, this child requires to walk 6 kilometers and cross ridges to Gikuyu primary. If that child doesn't go to Gikuyu primary, this child has to walk 5 kilometers to Karinga primary. So you can imagine a 4-year-old walking for all that distance. So I understand you as parents what it means. Na juu shetani kwa hii Kiambu yenyu junior ya noise peke yake. Kiambu, I was told it is all about noise. Your Excellency, I have only slept for 2 hours tonight. Why? Kuna mmoja wao huko Gatondo South anafikiria kila wakati ni vita za kila wakati. So they went and swore an affidavit that hiyo Karirau inapaswa kusimama. And they are saying that the person who compensated us with the land with is the one who swore the affidavit. The gentleman have found him in that house. He's very frail. He wouldn't have even swore that affidavit. So siasa chafu za Kiambu zishindwe. Tuta respond. We have evidences that dates back to 1983 up to as late as this 10th October 2025. Sawa sawa. So we are not fighting. Wakikuja tuko very ready, we will fight for the Kiambu child. Sawa sawa. The problem that I have right now, Your Excellency, and it's giving people sleepless night, is whatever was done in Gatondo North at St. Francis Mangu. And kama mtoto wa St. Francis Mangu nitaamua aende Mangu primary, it means that this child watakuwa more than 100 kids in one classroom. You can imagine a teacher handling added, was there even public participation? You ask us what would be the impact of even demolishing. We have made education accessible to the kids. Why would you sit down and demolish? If this child, we tell this child to move from St. Francis Mangu to go to Mwea Primary, a 4-year-old will have to walk for 2.7 kilometers. Why? In the community. Sawa sawa. Nimeambiwa jana that you also want to demolish Kakoe Primary ikijengwa. Go proceed. We will fight with you. So your case ya St. Francis Mangu, because of the so many court cases, tupatane march, tulipeleka kotini, tutapigana. At the end of the day, there was no public. We are stakeholders as county government of Kiambu. There was no consultation. We would have shown you the impact of having or closing St. Francis Mangu. Sawa sawa. And now that teachers, you promised me, moko rutawira ta tuturu, what are tuturus? Ende ya mahada. Simulisema hivyo. Tafadhali hakikisheni, I have 20,100 PP2s transiting to primary school. Na some of the teachers in primary schools wanasema nini? Hakuna space. Kindly fight for those kids, the 20,100 of them. Na kama utashindwa niite nitakusaidia. Sawa sawa. So you must vow today. We said that this is not job, this is not employment, this is a calling. Fight for that child. Korea sharito mataki nyirere, these kids be reach there. Sawa sawa. Yes, and anytime that utajipata hatekaine hazin praise baya, always remind God that ulipanguza mtoto machozi, ulimuonyesha how to go to the washrooms, ulimfaitia akaingia grade 1, and don't, even if they want to remain in PP2, usikubali, let them transit, let us show them that there is the next stage of life. Sawa sawa. Wata waende primary, after all they are going to make other friends. Sawa sawa. I've been hearing people mentioning about the 178 plus. Yes, we have done procurement for the 170 and contractors on the ground. But the plus, where is it coming from? I'm very sure I told some officers in a certain WhatsApp group, there was an ECD center where it's a very small structure that the PP1s and PP2s share the same class, right? That is in Kabuteti in Kiganjo. If you have been there in Kabuteti in Kiganjo, you've seen the situation there. If you have gone to Githunguri, I was even asking somebody, is this one house of somebody? Amanishude. Githunguri in Kiganjo, you have gone to Githiorore. Those are the additional plus here to make the 512. Sawa sawa. If you go to Gethega, we have Karodhi community. So we are making, other than kids walk for all those distances, you can imagine a 4-year-old walking for all those distances. We have looked for the standalones to make education accessible, affordable to them all. Sawa sawa. Ukienda Mogumaini Hospital ward, it's among the 178 plus. So the plus there don't go questioning. I saw somebody on a WhatsApp group forwarding to me that ajai jua ati AK Magogo in Githunguri imejengwa. Enda pale kwa field, iko kwa field, it's not in the primary. So they were saying that we are creating stories of VCDs that we have not created. I saw somebody asking about Kaonera. Enda uko Kaonera, you will see the Kaonera. We are not just sijawalipa the padding. We have never had padding bills in my directorate for the ECD projects. But what happened? Kulikuja na siasa mbaya, watu wakaamua nini, hawatapitisha budget within the stipulated time. So what happened? The budget was uploaded on a Saturday, and the financial year was closing on a what? On a Monday. So don't say that Governor Kimani Wamatangi failed to pay you the padding bill. Budget was passed, supplementary budget for you to pay the padding bill was passed 2 weeks ago, right? Even as late for the last 2 weeks, I've been calling people, if Ms. Turayas with the treasury, they are saying system iko chini. I am not here to judge whether it is intentional or not intentional, but up to now we cannot receipt your vouchers. We have not refused to pay you. Once the treasury have sorted their issues, you can be very sure we don't sleep. We are the Toturus. Sawa, we will pay you. But sasa tukubaliane na nyinyi. As far as I'm fighting for your rights, I've gone to so many of the ECD centers. as in a signage.